once. Hey, it's Steve Tomaszewski with Talking Cars. Today's special edition, the International Motorcycle Show, right here with Progressive. All of our friends out here today. And of course, what do we want to see right now, Jack? Let's go take a look. Holy smokes, Batman! All of our friends out here today, you get a chance, take a look. And this is a Brian Batman Levant. Brian, perfect. And so vote for number 67. All of our friends here. We're out here today with Jack McInerney at the IMS show in Rosemont. And join us tomorrow at the Chicago Auto Show on Lakeshore Drive, McCormick Place. Thanks to everybody out there at CAS. Jack, let's go take a look at some bikes. We had a chance earlier here today. If you get a chance, there was only a few people here earlier now, and you can see this XSR 700 starting at $8,499. I really like that because, you know, you're looking at the bike, you go, oh, gee, I wonder how much that is. And get the shine off of that. It's $84.99. Now you know what it is. Now you know if it's in your price range or not. All the beautiful bikes here today from Yamaha. Want to say a special thank you. Let's take a look at the Bolt R-Spec for $83.39. And it's got a nice low sight to it. It's got a mini fairing up here up front. That's an add-on of $349, it looks like. There, $346, Jack. Lower chin fairing. It's got a custom rider foot pegs, tachometer bezel by Daytona. So you name it, you got it here. And this bike starts at $8,399. What do you think of that, Jack? Like that?
Cheap at twice the price.
Okay. So we're just walking through right now. And here's a 2019 MT-09. Some of the beautiful bikes here today. And we're just going to give you a quick look at everything that's out there. Yamaha dirt bikes over here. Oh, sorry. And you've got bikes for the younger set that's out there. There's really, and here's something interesting, Jack. Look at this. Even a power washer from Yamaha. You like that one?
Yes.
Take that home. 2.8 gallons per minute. I think that's how much we drink sometimes. Let's take a look and go to Honda.
You want to go to?
Okay.
Give me something to do.
All right. Let's take a look at the CGR. And as you can probably tell already, most of these bikes that are out here is a turbocharged Honda CBR 1000 to go through the world's quickest pro street bike. Running 6.646 in the quarter mile. And by the time we just made that statement, that bike went from 0 to 1,250 feet. Going through it. All the beautiful bikes out here today from Honda. We got some great videos back there. We're going to take a look. One of the interesting things, Jack, that we see, good idea, is the bikes that are like scooters, right? And way in the back here, I really like this one. And back in the day, this 74cc bike was probably one of the most, something to go back and forth to right to the store with. Very easy to sit on. Had a little bit of a wind fairing here up front and 2 rear view mirrors. Simple, nice, brought to you. MSRP $2,499. Go to the store, come back now. How much does that cost to offset your trip in Uber? Oh, about 240 trips, I guess. Maybe 2,000 trips.
With 17 more mirrors, you could Quadrophenia.
Oh yeah, we need more mirrors. And the Who, Tommy. All right, let's go over and see more little scooters from Honda. If you remember the old trail bikes back in the day, these were the 70 cc's. Something you just pack up in the back of your truck or your RV. And let's take a look at the Honda Tellins, the 4x4s. Wow. So if you didn't get a chance to come out to the IMS show, watching it here live on Talking Cars, something different, right, Jack? We'll be back at the Chicago Auto Show. Let's go down and see some motocross bikes. Some brand new dirt bikes that are out there. Here's a 450R. Next, another 450 RX. And these bikes sit really high for good ground clearance. And a very special thanks to our friends at Honda and, of course, Honda's ATV. Now, right behind us, Jack, we're going to tune in on this one real quick. And if you could go ahead and zoom in on it, let's see what it is. The owner is Tom Dixon. There you go. And it's a custom design frame. It's from the Gas Axe Chop Shop. Let's go ahead and walk around it, Jack, and take a look, and I'll talk to the folks. Paint by Raw Steel, 1959 Harley Davidson Panhead. Custom design frame, suspension, American Racing magnesium wheels. Look at that. Take that home today, only $149,000, Jack. Let's go on to the next one. Another great motorcycle here, and this is by Michael McGee, originally built custom Davidson tires. Paint by Austin Finishing Group, vintage race look achieved by Jordan McGee, David Smith. Frame by Jordan McGee. Great. And now we're on to Triumph. And one of the bikes here we're going to take a look at, it sits this 1200 cc. Now I get a chance to see a lot of motorcycles out there, and literally I'm looking at where I can try to kick my foot. I don't know if I could do that without hurting myself and put a pen in there. I'm not going to attempt it. This is so high I'll probably fall on it, so I'm not going to do that. But what a beautiful display panel dashboard you have there, and the frame, just absolutely beautiful. Go through it. So you got all the Tigers out here today, Jack, as we go on to Suzuki.
Forget your troubles. Come on, Suzuki.
I think you got that right.
Take all your cares.
So if you get a chance, the IMS, International Motorcycle Show. And we're on to Suzuki. Let's start right here. And the first thing we're going to look at is an M1 190R Boulevard, 4-stroke, liquid cooled, dual overhead cams, starting at $15,000. And I just love the way that they put the prices on these, Jack. That is just beautiful, just beautiful. Now you know if there's a bike that might be within your price range. And again, it looks like Suzuki is attacking the scooter market, starting at $11,049, and this is a 2018 Bergman 650.
650.
650. That's a lot of scooter. Go right down the line. And it's starting at $8,199 for 2019. A ton of scooters from Suzuki today. And let's go over and see that race bike to come through here.
A little before I was 2.
And this is the GS 1000S Katana. 4-stroke air-cooled dual overhead cam inline 4-cylinder 998cc 60.9 cubic inches. 4 Mikuni carburetors, 5-speed manual clutch, telescope coil spring, oil damp dual shocks. Seat height 30.5 inches. Katana.
You know what that is? It's a type of samurai sword.
Now we have a katana. There we go.
The cutting edge, literally.
And again, one of the nice things we like about the displays here at Suzuki, having the price right up front on this GSX-5. Beautiful, $11,599. We're going to go right down to our night vision. We're going to walk through some of the shops that are here today, Jack. And we have motorcycle audio. We're going to guess at the pronunciation of Shui. Because you say Shoei or Shui or Shy, and it's always wrong, it's always right. Yuasa battery. Some of the great shields that they have out here today. And if you've ever owned a motorcycle in life, you have always seen the Yuasa battery. New tires from Michelin. Shark helmets. Let's take a look at some of the Shark helmets here, Jack. Different designs. Racer Pro, X-Track, Street Track, Squall. So it doesn't matter which type of helmet you're looking at. I want to say a special shout out and hello to our friends at Bridgestone Tire. PerformanceMachine.com right next one. Brakes, wheels, and accessories. Contour, Superlight, Chrome, Max, HPR, Scallop Cam, Formula Cam. PerformanceMachine.com. HJC helmets, #1 in the world. Hello to HJC. Our friends here at Harley Davidson. And freight of $390. Jack, you get this whole bike. Oh, if you pay for the freight. $19,199. Beautiful big. Liquid Moly, National Cycle. Our friends at Ireland Ness, air filters and covers. Air intake, I should say. Continental tires. You know, we get a chance a lot and go to a lot of shows. We want to do a special shout out to our friends at Continental Tires. Thanks for your support. Array helmets. Our friends at K&N. We see them everywhere. Let's see if we can get a shot up here. Perfect. You know, we see K&N at the Autobahn Country Club, Road America, Laguna Seca. I should say WeatherTech, right, Jack? WeatherTech Seca. I think that's what they call it on our Mazda Raceway. They're everywhere. So special thanks to our friends at K&N. Our friends at RI Helmets. Take a look around the Corsairs we got there. You name it, they got it. So nice that they're already done. They have all the graphics on them. Get in, put it on, be safe. And I don't want to put my back to you, so.
Need to bring her.
We're going to go down, mountain bike. And we got a little bit of a kick here when we saw 9 thrilling routes. Visit Athens, Ohio. Maybe we can ask one of you to tell us a little bit about Ohio's Windy 9. Who would be willing to talk with us? Can you say hello? Okay, that's about it. Okay. So,
well, let's start. It's Ohio's Windy 9, and it's named Windy 9 because the routes are windy to ride.
and your name is?
My name is Paige. I work with the Athens County Visitors Bureau in Athens, Ohio. And our routes were developed by a couple of seasoned riders in Athens who know our roads. So it's 9 routes. They vary in length from 50 miles to a little over 100 miles. It includes the Triple Nickel, which is the most challenging ride. That's Ohio 555.
Okay, let's do that.
That's located here.
And where do they
between
start?
Zanesville
Where do
and
they start?
Athens. All the routes begin and end in Athens. Athens is the headquarters
Go Athens!
for Ohio's Windy. That's right. So it's almost 1,000 total miles of riding. It'll take you all over southeast Ohio.
And how do we get in touch with you? And what is the website or Facebook
The
page?
website is windy9.com, and you'll find all the information there, including GPX downloads, tank bag maps, and up-to-date information on all the road conditions.
Doesn't get any better than that. We're going to go back live now to Talking Cars at the Chicago Auto Show. Thanks again to Ohio's Windy 99.
Thank you.
All right, cool. Thank you. MOTORCYCLEZ. Hi, guys. All right, let's go do the night vision. And one of the cool things is that we meet a lot of great people here. And we know Gary was here, right? Did we say Gary? Hey, Gary. How you doing, bud?
Good. How are you?
Hey, how about a quick shout out to everybody out there? Tell us who you are and what you do.
Well, hi. I'm Gary Yingling. I'm the Chief Commercial Officer for NVI.
So you're doing a commercial?
Yeah, I'm doing a commercial.
Okay.
I'm always doing a commercial.
Okay. And what the heck are we looking at here?
Well,
Night vision systems?
Yeah, we've got a very unique night vision system that we've just introduced. In fact, we did it at the Cleveland show 3 weeks ago.
Let's go in and take a look.
Yeah, please. What you'll see here is on the screen, this will be your normal eyesight that you see with the high beam headlight on a motorcycle, and this is what our camera sees because it's looking at that portion of the light spectrum that you can't see with the naked eye, and it converts it back into a video signal that is presented right on a digital display on your motorcycle's handlebars or on some other part of the bike that's mounted in front of you. The nice thing about it too is that it's Wi-Fi enabled, and we can transmit wirelessly from our camera to the display, and the display can be almost any type of a tablet or smartphone that you'd like to have mounted in front of you.
How many people get killed a year in America by deer in the road?
Well, there's about 1.5 million collisions per year with deer in the United States.
Can you see that again? How many?
1.5 million. You can look it up on Google. And 70% of those collisions occur with motorcycles. So
wow.
So I can't give you a quote of how many people are actually killed, but you can imagine, and you can imagine the number of injuries that you see as well. And if you watch me walk, you'll see the limp. So this thing was invented out of personal experience.
Now we have a question, and where does this start? Is this like $8,000, $20,000? What does this start with?
Well, a typical infrared system would definitely start in those ranges, but our system, because it operates off of that available light that comes out of your headlight in the light spectrum, we use that same that light from your headlight, and we convert it. Our retail sales price for our camera is $495.
Under $500?
Under $500.
Now, could the normal person apply this themselves, or do they have to take a dealer and spend another $1,000 to set
The
it
only
up?
thing you need to do is hook it up to 12 volts on your motorcycle, and that's it.
I can do that.
Yeah, I can too.
What is the website and Facebook page we can take a look at this?
You can take a look at this at www.nv, that's November Victor, 2020.com.
And where are you based in?
We're based in the Cleveland, Ohio area. And
so you're right down the street.
And this equipment is made right in the Cleveland, Ohio area. Wow. And the inventor was right behind me here, Bob Schindler. He's the engineer that's done the development work.
Hi, Bob.
He happens to be with a customer right now.
Well, we're here to sell stuff, right?
You bet we're here to sell stuff. And at the show, we're giving a $100 discount.
Wow.
And to top it off, we'll give you one of our black shirts to boot. And my grandson here is a model. Alex Wallace, he'll display it for you.
Great go through. Let's go to that website one more time.
Yeah, it's www.nvNovemberVictor2020.com.
And as we always do, Gary, how about a shout out to the men and women who are protecting us in the military today so we can be
Well,
here.
you bet. You're looking at a veteran yourself. I served 4 years in the Air Force.
Go Air Force!
My wife served 4 years in the Navy. My son served 4 years in the Air Force. My brother is the guy that discovered the missiles in Cuba. He was a photo interpreter. So we come from a long line of military people.
It's now the
in our
Gary
family.
Yingling Show, brought to you by NV 2020.
You bet.
Doesn't get no better than that. Gary,
Thank you very much.
good to see you. Thanks for being on Talking
And remember,
Cars.
everybody, it's the shiny side up and the rubber side down.
I think we got that one.
Okay.
Be right back. Thanks, Gary.
Take care.
All right, good deal.
Thank you very much.
All right. Hey, what a great way. Sorry, to slide through here. Get up, and we're going to finally get a chance to see some of the great. Where did Jack go? And we're going to be right up here in just a minute and look at some of these brand new jackets. And let's see if we can go inside. We're going to show in just a minute if we can get a hold of Peter. And we'll see some equipment. And this is a full suit. This is a full suit. As we get out there and take a look. Did I miss Peter? Okay. So there he is.
Yeah.
Holy smoke! We were just showing. I thought I saw him just here a second ago. And it's Peter Bacon.
Yeah.
Holy smokes, Batman.
Great.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell us who you are and where we're at right now.
So you guys are at the Daniese and AGV booth.
Daniese.
Daniese. Yeah.
Daniese.
We get a lot of different variations.
That's why we didn't say it. Daniese.
Yeah. So it's Daniese and AGV. It's all under the same umbrella. I'm Peter Bacon. I'm the marketing manager for North America, and got a few things we're going to show you. So
okay.
I think right off the bat is our most innovative thing that we're showcasing is our DR system. So what the DR system is it's an airbag system both for track use as well as just regular road riding. We have a few different variations. Here's our Misano 2 suit. Behind me you'll see the actual skeleton of the airbag. So it differs in terms of protection of
now, is
areas.
that always inflated, Peter?
No. So
how does it work?
Yeah, so how it works is there's 7 different sensors. There's three accelerometers, 3 gyroscopes, and 1 GPS. Those all talk to each other about 1,000 times per second.
1,000 times a second.
Yeah, so it's going to be able to understand if you're moving obviously in a certain direction. On the road version, you can be sitting still at a stoplight, someone hits you and it's still going to go off. The average detection is about 45 milliseconds. So from detection to complete inflation, and to put that in perspective, it's about 200 milliseconds to blink your eye. So
let's go over here and just display it to us. So do they come in different patterns or styles, or is this the whole thing?
So this is the racing version. So this is protecting the most critical areas of the collarbone and the shoulder, because those are the most common injuries in the road racing world. On our road version, it protects basically your chest and collarbone because that's protecting the vital organs. And then we have our top of the line suit. Actually has a little bit more protection. That's right behind me. This is around the rib cage, the thorax, what we call it. So that is just a little bit more protection. And we're on the 3rd generation of airbags. One of the coolest things that I always talk about, though, is actually the inside of the airbag.
The inside of the airbag.
Yeah, so the inside is looks like this, which is what we call microfilaments. And what's very interesting about this is it gives the airbag a consistency throughout the whole thing. So if you think of a balloon and you squeeze a balloon on one side, the air is going to escape to the other side, right?
Sure.
So in a regular airbag, if you push right here, where's it going to go? Out that way.
Right.
For this, it won't do that because it's inflating all at the same time, and if you crash on this side, it's not going to inflate and push out the other side. If that makes sense.
Okay.
So
Just like fuel tanks on an airplane.
sure, I guess. Yeah, I'm not familiar with those.
There's baffles, so these are basically baffles.
Sure. Yep. Exactly. So yeah.
And are these feathers? Are these man-made?
It's,
or what
it's
are
a type of nylon. I don't know.
It's a type of nylon?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's millions of these inside the airbag. This is obviously just a cutout of it. But yeah, I mean, this is one of the 32 patents that we have on the system as a whole. Okay. But I'd say probably the most important.
And if we had a question about everything new here, what website can we go to, or Facebook?
You can go to Daniese.com. We have a live chat on the website. Otherwise, you can call.
I like the live chat.
Yeah.
Because there's always a question. I'm turned that a little bit. I'm 6'4", I'm 220.
Yeah.
I'm looking at a large. But you also have a dealer right here in Chicago, right?
Yeah. So that's another innovative or very cool thing about our brand is we're the only brand in the industry that has flagship stores, and we're the only ones that offer a full head-to-toe package. So under the Daniese umbrella is AGV, our helmet brand.
Okay. Can we go over there and see them?
We can do that too.
Okay. Let's go through here. Go ahead, Peter.
There's 6 different stores throughout the U.S.
Okay.
By the end of 2019, we'll have 8, possibly 9 stores. But it really offers a very expert level of advice going to one of these stores because you're getting someone that knows the brand entirely. And one of the stores is actually here in Chicago off of Clybourne Street near Old Town. So yeah.
Now, when someone comes up to you and says, Peter, these look great, but I have another type of helmet, why should I even consider AGV?
So AGV, one is we offer a full line of helmets. We've got everything from the entry level that's $170-ish to a $1,600 fully carbon MotoGP inspired helmet. That's the same one that Valentino Rossi wears.
One of the questions I'm getting, Peter, in our chat room, are these only for motorcycles?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a motorcycle brand.
Okay.
People wear them for other things, but we have designed them for motorcycling in general. But like I said, we offer a full plethora of helmets that cater to every motorcycling basically needs. So we have behind us, we have a sport modular.
Let's take a look at a couple here, Jack.
So this is the fully carbon modular helmet, the only one of its kind. So.
So it's basically just like a jet aircraft helmet.
Yep. So what's very unique about this helmet is it's fully carbon, and when we talk about modular helmets, often you'll find a plastic, shell, maybe a chin bar, or vice versa. This is a fully carbon helmet that's only 1,300 grams. So that's the same weight basically as our MotoGP helmet. And in this category of riding, modular helmets are generally for long distances.
Okay.
And a long distance, a little bit of weight goes a long way. So when it's less weight and it's very aerodynamic, it reduces fatigue. So it's very unique because this is the only helmet in its category to have a fully carbon.
And you said this is under $5,000?
Yeah. No, it's $750 to $850 depending on the color.
Well, there's really no price that we can put on protection for ourselves.
Exactly.
And I think a lot of people go out there, they'll spend $20,000 on a motorcycle, and then they'll just walk over to the shelf and pick something out.
Yep. And I think that's a super important point to make, that one is, making sure that you have something that you can trust in protection, because I'll tell you, a hospital bill is going to be a lot more than spending money on having the right protection. And to just be able to trust it, and we're a brand that's been around with AGV 71 years and 47 years with Daniese, that is trusted and it's tested at the very highest level and then trickles down. So we have basically the gnarliest athletes in the world. MotoGP racers are where our product starts. And then that technology is then trickled down into all different types of riding. So,
we're going to have to go down to Chicago and take a look at the flagship store in Chicago.
Do it. Yeah.
How about a shout out to all the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, Coast Guards, men and women in our world protecting us so we can be here today.
Shout out to all of those. I mean, we live in Southern California, and there's a big base, Pendleton.
Pendleton!
Yeah.
Semper Fi!
Yeah, there you
go.
go.
Navy!
And I lived in San Diego for a long time. I have a lot of friends that worked at the Coronado military base as well. So shout out to all you guys.
Doesn't get no better.
Yeah.
Kevin Bacon.
Peter Bacon.
Peter! Oh! Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, actor.
So we'll go back.
Yeah.
We're going to go back. We'll go back to Peter Bacon. They just got you a free infomercial on Talking Motorcycles starting May 1st, 2019, live right after Talking Cars. Let's go back again. Thank you, Peter Bacon.
Yeah, have a good one.
We'll be right back. Let's go back to the Chicago Auto Show right now with our friends at Channel 7. We'll be right back.
Right on.
Thank you.
Cool, yeah.